The old Punch and Judy man said, "I seem to remember that little Miss Susan was once fond of butterflies. I'll see if I can't call a few, in spite of the cold." He began to blow a low note upon his panpipes. Presently he said, "The leaves are falling. All the cocoons are in the leaves." It seemed to the children that the ceiling above them opened into a forest in a tropical night. They could see giant trees with the stars in their boughs and fireflies gleaming out and ceasing to gleam among the lower sprays. Heavy leaves began to waver down onto the floor, where they lay crackling till it grew brighter, and lo, the sun was shining among the treetops. Green and grey parrots and scarlet cardinal birds came pecking the fruits, and now out of the fallen leaves there came butterfly after butterfly, bursting out of cocoons and chrysalids of many strange forms into images of lively beauty, bright as jewels. They sunned themselves for a moment, then leapt into the air and flew about. "Put a little sugar from the bowl into your hands," the old man said to the children, "then they will perch on your hands." The children put sugar into their hands, moistening it from the milk jug, and lo, the lovely gleaming blue and scarlet and golden creatures perched on their hands and glistened and quivered there as they thrust their long snouts into the sweetness. Little Susan had as many as 9 on her hand at once, as well as the big shining blue one which perched on her hair. When all the butterflies had had some sugar, they flew up into the air and danced in and out in a maze, as gnats will. But the maze danced by them was all in order and very beautiful. At last they all went spiring up into the bright tropic day and flickered away amongst the trees, going round and round and round till they were out of sight so far up. Then the tropic forest disappeared, and it was the study ceiling again. "And now," the old man said, "I'll show you yet another little play, which many an ancient queen has watched in her palace by the banks of the Nile." He produced 2 cubes of ivory, one red and one white. They looked like dice. "Now," he said, taking one in each hand and shaking them, "look at these." He was shaking the dice in a strange way, so that suddenly the moving rhythm of the hands became the waves of the sea. The little red cube was a tiny little red shark, snapping after the little white skate. He swam round and round the room after it, always just missing it, and at last, when he had almost caught it, the skate turned into a skylark and went singing up to the ceiling. Instantly, the shark turned into a hawk and went after her. They went round and round the room, up and down. Always the hawk nearly caught her, and it once seemed had caught her. But the lark turned into a little deer and ran among the children. The hawk turned into a wolf and chased her. Yet just as he was about to pounce, the deer turned into a princess on a little white pony and galloped away. The wolf turned into a red knight who called for a black horse and presently galloped after her. The children could hear the hoofs dying away and away and away. a lot of little green fairies came dancing down into the forest track by which the riders had gone. They pulled the sides of the forest inwards, so that at last there was the study wall again. "Now," the old man said, "if you've been pleased with my shows, if I may have my silver shillings, my biscuit for my Toby, my egg and bacon for myself, I will be taking my way."